All right, some orchestra music there making us feel that indeed we have arrived here at Orlando Stadium. This is where the main event as we commemorate the 42nd anniversary of what has become to be known as the June 16, and of course hundreds of thousands of people beginning to converge here at Orlando Stadium to listen to the main message from President Cyril Ramaphosa. Eweka lokhu kwakhona samkela ababukeli bethu abasijoyina kambe ku SABC 1 lalapha ku 404. Silapha ke Orlando Stadium sizaniphathela usasazo ngqo about the events taking place here. Of course, there's a lot of issues that are going to be discussed by young people that affect young people in this day and age in South Africa. Some of the challenges include the improvement on the education system, which Mzwandi Lembeja, my reporter, is in conversation with the MEC of Education in Gauteng, Panyaza Lesufi. Mzwai, it's over to you.
Thank you very much, Abongele. Indeed, we're continuing with the events here at Orlando Stadium. With me is the MEC for Education in this province, Panyaza Lesufi. How important is this day for you as the MEC, particularly because it relates to your constituency?
It's a very important day. It's a day where we rejected Gata education. It's a day when we wanted equality. It's a day that we wanted freedom. It's a day that we wanted our children and their children to study together. It's a day that we said we need quality education so that we can compete with the best in the world. So it's a very, very important day for us to reflect, take stock, and determine where we are. Are we where we want to be? Are we delivering on the expectations that we created? Are we living on the legacy of those that left this world so that for us can be freedom? So we are quite excited that we are here. 42 years ago, we couldn't be here. We are here. 42 years ago, our children could not access the number of higher education institutions that they have. If you check the higher number of people that are passing their matric in this particular province alone, 34,000 learners got bachelor passes. So it's an indication that we've opened the doors of learning. But are those doors accepting quality inside? Are those doors producing quality outside? And that's where the debate is. And that's exactly what we need to do.
What kind of challenges do you think need to be attended to immediately? We have seen what happens, particularly in various communities when they protest. The first thing they target is school. And then how are we building the future of our country when people do this?
We'll never take anyone who ban a school serious. Their minds are sick. They need to be examined. Because during the difficult times of 1976, where people had legitimate demands, there was no single school that was banned. If someone can be elected, the council decide to ban a school, ban a clinic, ban a library. In Gauteng, if you ban a school, you'll see to finish. You're not going to rebuild it because you can't ban something that empowers you, empowers your child, develop paths for growth, give you a career path that will ensure in the ultimate end to defeat poverty. But you decide to ban that institution, a very precious, important institution in any community. Actually, when we grew up, a school used to be where you need to run if there's no water, if there's no electricity, even if when there is violence in a community, people will seek shelter at a school, not ban a school. So those people that are banning our school, we are urging those provinces, allow them to see to finish. Don't take resources that were budgeted for other communities. Just because those communities are peaceful, you remove those resources and give to people that are violent, mindless, sick, and they have no ambition to ensure that our children get education. So where we are, things happened. People had valid reasons. Where we are, things went astray. People had valid reasons, but there was no single school that was banned. And that is why our argument is very, very clear. You ban a school, you must see to finish.
Thank you very much, MEC. Those very strong words there from the MEC, cautioning really to say, as much as people do have demands on certain issues, but banning a school is a no-no. Back to the studio.